Hello, it's your friend Doublebite, and I'm here with the Curious Expedition. This is probably, almost definitely going to be my last video of this. Maybe second to last, but probably last. And this is also going to be a live review. What I mean by that is, I'm going to be reviewing the game as I'm playing it to illustrate how I'm feeling about it. If you only care about my review, I'm going to do a quick summary right now. This game has some major flaws. Some of them are fixable, some of them are not fixable, and some of them are just my personal taste as far as compared to things that I think are bad on a game design level. I'm harsh with my criticism. I would give this game 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, keeping in mind that a 6 out of 10 is a game I'll play occasionally, a 7 out of 10 is a game I'll play a lot, 8 out of 10 is going to be one of my favorite games. So, with that said, 4 out of 10 to 5 out of 10. It's a roguelike where randomness, it's random in all the wrong places. And there's a weird sense of lack of agency in the game. It wants to be narratively driven, but the narrative is incredibly flat and very mechanical. It has some of the same issues I find with Darkest Dungeon, but I don't know. I do need to play more Darkest Dungeon because it's grown on me each time I've played. So, where I'm coming from is I've logged about 6 hours in this game total, and I just had my first win. I resolved that I was going to play this game until I won, off channel, and then give it a review from wherever I could, wherever I could do. So, do I recommend people buy this game? No, but you might like it. Like, if you've looked at this game from what I've played, and you think, yeah, this looks fun, you'll probably find it fun. It's very not what I wanted it to be on the box, but it's kind of the game where it's not what it says it is on the box. When you look at the pieces in the box, you then get a sense of what it is, and that might be satisfying to you. At the core element of this game is storytelling and resource management. For me, both of those fall flat, but if you like a game where you can craft your own narrative from what's happening in the game, and you like resource management and that kind of pushing yourself past the point of comfort, you'll like this game. It has a lot of pushing your luck in strategic ways, which is a cool element of it. So, with that being said, wouldn't recommend buying it personally. If it's on sale, you're curious about it, check it out. It's an interesting game. It's a cool game. It's trying to do some stuff and it's almost doing it well. I'm a harsh critic. That being said, let's get to the actual live portion of the live review now that I've already talked for 4 minutes. So, criticism number 1. This game is about being a 19th century explorer. Firstly, as, bleeding heart liberal social justice warrior, fetishizing 19th century explorers who were seeking foreign countries to loot their shit, like colonialize and preach to the natives and eventually lead their home countries to take over the natives, it makes me uncomfortable. Like Indiana Jones. We love Indiana Jones. We love him because he punched Nazis, not necessarily because he stole shit from natives. This is all stealing shit from natives. You may convince natives to join your side by, bribing them with beads, but, like, We're one step away from giving them infected blankets here. So, like, there's none of that. There's the history, the context, but there's none of the implications. You run into missions and you run into natives. You don't run into missions and natives. You don't see that intersection. You don't see major ramifications for, like, these interactions. You know, a character can have the racism trait, but that trait will be reflected in a negative event that happens, or not at all. It doesn't have a live impact. Similar to how in Darkest Dungeon, if you get a sanity trait, you know, claustrophobic, that matters when it triggers. Anyway, second thing that bothers me about this game, it's a little tonally weird. Because A, it's an uncomfortable part of history that's being glossed over. But, like, as far as your adventurers go, you know, got Amelia Earhart, okay, she was an adventurer. Amundsen, adventurer. Spielberg, adventurer. Mary Curie. I mean, okay. Burton, adventurer. College adventurer. Let's see, I believe this is Aleister Crowley. You have Marcus Garvey. You have Ada Lovelace. Okay. I'm all about games where I can play as Ada Lovelace. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of weird. Also, the 6th expedition out of your series of 6 expeditions in this game is always to the land of the dinosaurs. That's a little weird. Anywho, I am going to pick the Chinese folk hero and master of martial arts because A, being a healer and able to treat your allies' wounds is insanely good. B, he starts with a water buffalo, who's very good at carrying things, and a cook who can get you extra sanity from cooking things. And a pretty general kit. He also has special martial arts dice, which are badass. So, he's also who I had my first win with, but I want to try to keep consistent. Oh, I should have shown something in the previous screen. Will you let me go back? I'll just start this and then go back. Main menu. So, to check this out, Charles Darwin. A starts out with a shotgun, which is ridiculous, but he starts out with machetes. They're good at traversing jungles. You don't have anything like that. Let's find another example. You have climbing gear, better for elevated terrain. I have rope, which is actually good for swamps in this game. Shrug. We'll get to why that's important in a second. But yeah, HP, Lovecraft, and Tesla. These are my competition. So, mild nitpick is that these 4 will start out in a certain ranking in the game, and one of them will always be the best, one of them will always be the worst. So you're not really competing against all 4 of them, you're competing against whoever the best one is, unless you really suck at this game, in which case you're probably dead. Expedition. So, we have 2 choices on where to explore. The jungle? Shit. Hold on. Fuck that up. Oh, yeah. Alright. Right. The jungle and the drylands. Here's the thing. We didn't start out with machetes, which means that if we go to the jungle, we're fucked. So we have 2 choices, but we really only have 1 choice. Drylands. Which also have a weirdly high number of jungles, but we'll get to that. So, you don't get to shop before your first adventure. So, I can only pick an adventure that doesn't require me to have machetes. You need snowshoes for the Arctic. So, that's part of this weird trend this game has of fake decisions. I can choose between 2 places, a jungle and not jungle. But I picked them without machetes, so I can't really pick the jungle. You know? Okay, next criticism. These quests happen, these optional quests happen before every mission. So there's going to be 6 missions in this total campaign. I'll get 6 of these quests. In the 6 hours I'm playing this game, I've gotten each of them at least 4 times. And I'm not very good at this game. You know, we have, nearby native village. we have there's a deserter that you need to capture, a former native bring back his wife, dig up a treasure, bring back musical instruments, kill this hyena. So it's 6 I can name off the top of my head, maybe a couple more. But that's it. They're not even randomized. The hyena you have to kill is always a hyena. It always has the same name. They don't even randomize the name. So, again, this game theoretically has this rich narrative, but you play the game for a couple hours and you've seen the same narrative pieces over and over again, like big Lego blocks. So yeah, we'll ignore the weirdness of me wanting a missionary on board to spread the word of God. Cool. Hail Jesus. Okay. So, this is a weird criticism, and this is a strategic observation on my part. You can get as much water as you want. He says that you need to strike out in haste, but getting water doesn't give you extra days, and it's just telling you, hey, don't do that. So unlike machetes, where you have a limited number and need to buy more, or snowshoes, you can just get tons of water. I have found that deserts are so much easier than any other type, just because the resource they consume is one you can start out with 60 of for free. Cool, we have the village location. No? Let's go spy. Also, drylands, and we have jungle and rivers everywhere. Whatever. Guess I just don't understand the meaning of drylands. Enter village. Get some free food. Nice. Standing. They like us. Cool. Trade. What do we got here? So I kind of forget how experienced I was in the last video, so I guess I'll go over gameplay stuff again. So one of the key things we need to keep in mind is not only surviving this mission, but getting enough swag to bring back with us to sell so we have enough money so that we can survive the next mission. So it's very important to snag stuff that will give us lots of funds for reduced value. So for example, they value elephant tusks less than I would, jewels less than I would, golden coin, So let's try to snag the tusks. So here we won't have a deal, but let's see. I'm going to give him 2 of our first aid kits because I'm the mystic monk guy. I can heal us. One of our meat. And that should be good. We got the meat for free anyway. Do I want to give more meat? Nah. Deal. So now we've got swag for the future. Let's see who we can recruit. Huh, okay. Deliver missionary. Also, delivering the missionary made the people happier with us. Let's see how long that lasts. Ooh, holy shrine. Nice. Now let's recruit. So natives will only stay with us until the end of the mission, unless we can talk them into how cool the new world is. Superstitious. Fuck this trait. So the game makes you, literally forces you to disturb holy things and shrines and shit. Most of the time, it punishes you severely for it, and I have not found most of them worth disturbing. Superstitious makes it even worse, so we're going to get the non-superstitious one. Cool. Now we're going to leave because we're at pretty good sanity. Again, reminder, this is sanity. It's basically our health. So for the first 2 to 3 missions, we're just trying to find the golden pyramid and enter it and steal shit along the way. I'm also immensely irritated that we had to deal with this much jungle when we're in the goddamn drylands, but whatever. Oh, my cook is superstitious. Oh, great. That's just peachy. Examine the shrine. Let's go steal some shit. So next criticism. Here's what's going to happen. The altar is going to have loot. I'm going to take the loot. Something bad's going to happen. There are never surprises. There's never, take the statue, replace it with something of the same weight. There's never, maybe it worked, maybe it didn't work. There's never a lead-in to the statue. It is always, here is a statue of a couple of descriptions. This one's cracked, sometimes have fungus. Take the thing, trigger bad thing. It's cool, but I've seen it so many times already and I haven't even been playing this game long. Alright, we'll take this and we'll jettison one of our waters since it doesn't like we'll need it anyway. Let's put this in the right spot. There we go. Okay, natives hit us now. And we got extra mountains. Cool. So that's that. Again, that's cool. I like that it changed the landscape. That's a cool mechanic. But I knew exactly what was going to happen beforehand, and it became a pure risk assessment decision. Cave. Torch. Remains. Loot. Ugh. Boring. Let's just take the shit. I don't think we'll need the water. Famous last words, but this is a pretty short mission, and doesn't seem to be any desert. Right, we've got one exploration point, which means that based on how much we've explored, and we can use that to level up our characters. So we'll promote our cook, which increases their toughness, makes them a better cook, and can increase their loyalty. So right now we're still just looking for our temple. We'll encounter question mark places as they come. Oh, one thing the game didn't explain very well in my opinion. See this compass? This shows you what direction the temple's in. I'm very bad at paying attention to that. But stone circle is one of those weird mysticky things that seems to always kill me no matter what. We could probably try to slaughter that elephant to get its tusk, but that feels like a dick move. Speaking of dick move, there's a lot of space in the way there. Alright, let's eat some noms. I may go back and slaughter that elephant to get some more food. Probably should have done that. Okay. So yeah, so again, drylands meant jungle. I didn't realize that this character had a choice between jungle and drylands jungle. They don't get machetes. This is kind of an inevitability. I don't even know what the weather balloon does. Oh. I guess that's what the weather balloon does. Whatever. Let's eat some chocolate so that we can try to cross this jungle without our machetes. Elephant Graveyard I don't think has a 100% chance of killing me, but it's probably going to kill me, so I'm going to ignore it. Oh wow, fuck off game. How the fuck am I going to get over there? Like, guess I should have gone around this way, huh? Well, I'm out of resources, so I'm gonna die. So that's great. Let's go to the Elephant Graveyard and trigger it to see what happens. That 100% means we're about to go insane on the way. Hey, we get an insanity event. So yeah, Shaman got nervous, we dropped our ship. Let's continue. Explore the Elephant Graveyard. Search. Loot. Take the tusk. Oh, nothing bad happened. Joy. Alright, let's go try to kill an elephant. Maybe we can get some food that our cook can cook to make us not crazy. Oh. Our bison just attacked. Sure, let's eat our bison. That's just great. We ate our bison. It worked though. Alright, now let's go slaughter an innocent elephant. Again, the reason that we're losing this is because we didn't have machetes to cross the jungles. We weren't afforded the occasion to buy machetes. Before every other mission we'll be able to buy machetes, not before this one. Alright, so Asian dude has magic Asian powers. They're all actually really fucking cool. I can't really complain much about them. What's this do? Right, so dice in this game, you can combo them. I actually never knew about this combo, but apparently we just stunned an elephant. And now the elephant gets to attack. We had shields from our shadowless kick, so it didn't hurt us. This die didn't come up with anything. We have 2 rolls left, so... Nope, can't get anything, so we'll just shield up a bunch. And apparently we're blocking the fuck out of an elephant. 2 damage to heal. We don't really need that, so we're going to try to reroll it. None of this is very good. Boom, 8 damage. Punch an elephant in the goddamn face. Outstanding tactics. Cool. Yeah, so the elephant finally broke through because apparently it's doing 3 damage. We only have 4 shield. What does that do? Rite of healing. Great. Defend. Your like ancient Chinese magic shit doesn't combo with things. It's just awesome. Which I guess is a downside, but whatever. Does that do anything? No, I guess not. Okay, whatever. Did 2 eyes do something? Oh, never knew that. See, a combat in this game can take a while. Barely we're fighting a fucking elephant. So I suppose that makes sense. And because I don't really have any damage aside from my martial arts, so... Okay. We just made a bunch of burnt animal meat because our cook sucks, but we ate it. So let's continue on. Oh dear Jesus. Again, the fucking jungle. Alright, so our best chance right now is to aggro this panther, fight it, and then eat it. Oh, we got a bad event. Great. Oh joy. Thanks, cook. So we don't have any attack dice, so we can't even help lift the tree. So we're gonna give up, and our cook is gonna die. Yeah. So again, the reason that we're losing so much sanity is that I didn't have machetes. Having been given no chance to have machetes. That's dumb. That is poor design. So yeah, we've lost this one. Now we have the option to set up a hot air balloon, and we can do that to bring back swag. We can make more room by literally murdering our companion. Oh, sorry, dismissing them. Yeah, we're gonna dismiss, you know, our missionary and just leave them in the wild here outside of the village. Yeah, sure, dismiss. So we can murder our companions to get back, to make more room for our shit. But then you'll never win the game, Because out of your 4 enemies, they all do the same thing. Like, they're all in the same order constantly. So you need to beat every level to possibly win. There's no randomness in your opponent. They're just signifiers, you know? So, as you see, I'm already salty. Alright, how long has this video been? 25 minutes? Okay. We're gonna start a new game. You know, that went poorly, but it's a roguelike. If I took this as a roguelike, shit happens. Why would I get pissed at this and not pissed at Dungeon Crawl gave me a adder on floor 2, it bit me, I got poisoned, I didn't have any potions? Because this game is permadeath but isn't. You know? It's permadeath, sure. But I don't know. There's something about it. It's like false agency. It's not quick enough. Like, that was level 1. And it took me about 15 to 20 minutes to get to death. It's not even that long. I'll stick with this guy because, seriously, Asian martial arts is fucking great. Let's see if they actually gave me a desert. Drylands or jungle? Well, let's see if I'll survive the drylands. Trader with a message to a chief of a village? Great. Is that different from a missionary? Well, I don't have a missionary in my party, so I guess it's different. Alright, it's not even going to bother refilling the water. Location of the village. Cool, so let's just beeline that shit. Stone circle. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna play this game again, so let me try the things that feel instinctively dangerous. Stone circle. They let you reveal different things. Show me the ruins. Oh, nothing bad happened. Usually something bad happens when I do that. Like my person will get suspicious out of nowhere. Or superstitious, rather. Oh, we have a shrine. It's cold, which means there's the ice shrine. Altar. Take the shit. Which the game will force you to do later. And let's go to the village where they now hate us, but we'll trade them some shit to make them hate us less. Enter village. They hate us. They're pissed at us because we stole their shit, but we're gonna give them a letter. And they feel a little better. I'm gonna give them some swag so they like us better. Now be cool. What? We're at +1 standing, that's usually enough. Fine. Here, want some shit? Fine. Take my shit, now let me abduct one of you. Cool, I'll take the not sexist shaman. And I will take a nap. And drink some booze. Great, we have an alcoholic now. That's just super. Still have 1 standing. We'll rest again. I always say local life is superior because I don't know why you would say the other one. And they still like us. We'll take 1 more nap. I'm gonna say God because, you know, we're in a shaman village. So we're not gonna fucking piss them off. Leave. Oh, we're followed. Weird. Well, this looks bad. Let's try to outrun the endless ice that we triggered by stealing shit. And yes, I have to steal that shit, because if I didn't steal the shit, we would not get enough stuff to succeed afterwards. You know, so is it a choice? Sorta. Not really. Okay. What could I have done differently? Something? Sorta? Not really. Alright, we're being followed. This is probably, yeah. Cool. We did it. Explore. Enter. Victory. And we have brain dice, so we're going to try to convince our friend to stay with us. It didn't work. He left. Bye-bye. What do we got here? Shallow rivers, thick jungle, thick snow. Let's pick this, so let's try to spam a jungle strat. Because the perk system does make it so that you can get better at specific things, and I'm trying to work with that. Yeah. So this is the order these four fuckers are always going to be in. Now, I don't have a lot of funds, so this will give me a lot of fame. So we're going to gift that one, sell that one. Probably should have sold both, but I don't like being in last. Then we have desert and jungle. Even though I just leveled up the jungle thing, we're going to go with the desert because I'm pretty sure desert's just easiest. Oh look! Oh yeah, here's another mission, Steal the Idol. I've only gone this one like 3 times. So, artists can get you more fame, but you need canvases, they're shit at fighting, they're shit at carrying things, they're shit at living. Fuck that. Journalist, you get more fame, they're slightly less shit at carrying things, they're slightly less shit at surviving. Fuck that. Soldier. Killing things? Good. Living? Good. Carrying things? Good. You gain sanity from fighting. Soldier plus cook is fucking amazing. Alright, let's get some equipment. So even though we're in the desert, whoa now. Damn it! You almost never get the shotgun for sale. Yeah, because this loadout is semi-random. Anyway, okay. Let's get some climbing gear because there's always hills. Let's get some machetes because it's good to plan ahead. And let's get some booze because it's really good for trading. Sweet. Set sail. Like, I do enjoy this game. If I didn't enjoy this game, I wouldn't even bother reviewing or playing it. It just frustrates me because there's so many things about it that are easy to fix. Like, name randomization. Okay, and now we'll fill every last inventory spot with water because there's literally nothing punishing us for doing so. Cool. Right, so like, example, you know, British soldier, cook, they have these perks, which is great. They have these dice, which is great. Richard Blake is going to get generically soldier events. There's no personality trait behind it. They're mechanical traits. All soldiers will have this. You know, I mentioned before that the native had sexist. I haven't even seen sexist come up. So is it a trait? Yes. But it doesn't mean anything. These people don't mean anything. Like, if I couldn't tell you that this was green dice without looking. I could tell you this was red dice because red is shoot things. But like, I don't know. There's just a weird combination of richness and flatness. I'm not playing a roguelike. This game looks like it should be richer than it is, but it isn't. Cool, village. Idol, which we're not going to steal because we're not going to be assholes. Can we recruit anyone? Alright, fine. Fuck you. Trade. Okay. Not very useful. Literally cocaine will be bad idea bears. Jewels. We always want to try to get jewels because they're worth a lot. And look, our whiskey's double value. Booyah, we've got some swag and +2 standing. So let's make a new friend. Animal handler who is sexist. What does he even do? I don't remember what the animal handler does. You sure as hell don't live or carry things. Oh, but my pack animals have a +1 standing and +1 social standing. That's pretty good. Bedouin reveals nearby oases and has better dice. Let's go with that. I like deserts. And we'll take a nap because we can. We're not going to steal the idol because we're not douchebags. And we'll mosey on out now that we're all rested. Why are they watching us again? Okay, seriously, I've played 6 hours of this game. In the last like 3 campaigns, I have not gotten followed. I don't know what followed means. It's fucking weird. Alright, we found a tomb. That actually seems like a bad idea. Bedouin found an oasis, nice. Let's examine the tomb. What's the worst that can happen? Promote you. Sure, let's enter the scary tomb. Open the sarcophagus, why not? Alright, so we're overburdened. What do we get? Mummy, plus a lot of fame. Llama, awesome. Alright, so right now we have way more water than we'll need, especially since we can find oases, so we'll just toss the rest. So our compass is saying nothing useful. Let's just go to the next thing. The old boat. Oh! There's no animal tracks around it. Sometimes it has animal tracks which causes animals to attack you. I have bad experiences with dynamite. We're not going to go down that road. That is a dark road. Alright, so our compass is saying somewhere north of us. And away we go. So we can munch some of our chocolate, but I'm in the mood to shoot a giant bird in the face. That sounds like fun. Attack giant bird. Alright, what do we got? Double stun, very useful. Definitely going to keep that. We'll keep my sword, and let's reroll the rest. Sword plus eyeball gives us precise attack, which does 3 damage. And then we'll hopefully roll some defense on those. Oh. So yeah, 2 of the stuns. Eee, that did a lot of damage. Oh, we're fucked. Just straight up, we can't recover from that. Like actually. Game over, man, game over. Yep. Cool. Main menu. Continue. Hey look, autosave. Let's try that again. Nah. Meh. Keep that for the sword possibility. Kick him in the face. Do nothing. And he just beat the shit out of our chef, but whatever. Stun more. Shield. Keep on going with our lives. And we're gonna lose. Now you're thinking, well, there's your answer. You shouldn't have gotten into the fight. I guess so. Like, Sure, we'll try evading. That kills us. Alright, we're not gonna get to cheese that twice. But yeah, so like, did I have to fight? No, I could have just eaten the chocolate and continued on. But I had a pretty good fighting setup. And that wasn't that hard of an enemy. There's only one of them. And if I tried to get past it, maybe it would have ambushed me. Fun fact, if they aggro and they ambush you, it doesn't always give you the chance to attack them back. And they just get a free hit, which takes out one of your members. Like, that loss was entirely on me. I should have just avoided the bird. But I don't know. I don't feel like I made the wrong call. If that makes sense. I made the wrong call. I don't know. My irritations with this game are very intangible. You know, it wants to be an exploration game, but there's no difference between exploring in a desert or a jungle, save that it uses a water or it uses a machete. There's no random events that are going to happen when I'm walking around. All the random events are going to be triggered by stuff. If I find a shipwreck, it's either going to be shipwreck or shipwreck with tracks. There's a shrine, I either take the ship and bad things happen, or I don't take the ship, but I have to take the ship because otherwise I'll be fucked for the next mission. It's this combination of random and unchanging. Since this narrative stuff is happening, but it feels flat, you know. It's because it's like a falsely generated adventure. There's no depth to it. There's no actual narrative to it. You know, again, high randomness in combat, but they don't change the names of your randomized missions. It's just weird. I don't know. Anyway, the game is addicting as fuck, though. I'll give it credit for that. Because you keep on thinking, hey, I know what I can do better next time. And you probably can. It's something that I've improved in over the past course of like 6 hours. But I just don't feel like the depth of meaningful decisions is high enough compared to similar games of the genre. Anyway, that's my rant. Please leave a question in the comments if you want me to clarify anything or want to argue with me or whatnot. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, Double Bite out.